The PlayStation Showcase 2024 is apparently on the horizon, and this comes from the previously accurate, reliable leaker, Jeff Grubb, who last year also leaked when the PlayStation Showcase was coming, and also a VR state of play that would happen prior to that as well. We're going to jump into all the details, but before we do that, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the video to keep this community growing. This video is also sponsored by Instant Gaming, and we're going to talk about that more later and how you can earn yourself a free game of your choosing. So during a podcast, Jeff Grubb revealed that there is a PlayStation Showcase coming once again. He stressed that this show is very much on track for this month. He also added that whether it's next week or the week after, I honestly don't know, but it could be the end of the month, but I won't be surprised if this does actually happen next week. It could happen at any moment. So here's a fair point, is that Jeff Grubb proved himself to be reliable already. He revealed this last year as well, and he was actually correct on that. And he was also correct about the prior state of play. And he has revealed multiple state of plays as well as far as PlayStation announcements go. So I think that he is very well informed on what is going on, and I think that he is probably and most likely correct about this. So that is the reason why I'm talking about this, specifically because of Jeff Grubb's track record. Now, I'm not as well connected as Jeff Grubb, but I've also heard from multiple sources of my own that there is a PlayStation Showcase coming out the week of May 23rd, which actually does kind of align with what he's saying. So when I say the week of May 23rd, I mean anywhere from May 20th to May 24th. Is what I've personally heard. But Jeff Grubb is basically saying that anywhere within the next 2 weeks, we could be seeing it happen, but he wouldn't be surprised if it is happening anytime now, anytime, any moment that it could be announced. Now, we know that last year, Sony did a showcase in May. Underwhelming for a lot of people. There were some people who enjoyed it, some people who felt that the games that they liked were there as far as third-party games went. As far as first party, there was a lack of first party. I didn't really personally enjoy the first party showing. I felt it was underwhelming, and I felt there was a huge live service focus and a lot of CG trailers that kind of left me feeling like I didn't really learn anything new as far as first party games went and what we could expect gameplay wise, because gameplay being the key component here of any video game, and what makes us excited about seeing a trailer or whatever it may be is seeing actual gameplay and what it's going to look like. CG trailers are great for hype, but it doesn't really tell us exactly what the gameplay is going to look like. So my hope is that this time around, when this PlayStation Showcase inevitably happens, that they end up showing a lot of gameplay and a huge focus on gameplay. First-party studios are likely ready to start showing games, and a lot of these games are games that are highly anticipated. Ghost of Tsushima 2 or whatever Sucker Punch is working on should be shown here, is what I believe. We're also going to hopefully see something that Naughty Dog is working on, whether that be a teaser or whatever it may be. It'd be nice to see their name not attached to a remaster or a remake, but rather a brand new project. I know Guerrilla Games has that Horizon remaster / remake that's happening. Them also taking that off of PlayStation Plus catalog also makes it look a little suspicious as far as what could be happening there, and the fact that maybe they are going to reveal and release that Horizon remaster or remake, whatever it's going to be titled as. So we've got Guerrilla Games with that. We've got Sucker Punch, hopefully with Ghost of Tsushima 2. Naughty Dog with their new IP. I don't think it'll be The Last of Us Part 3. It sounds like it's their new IP that they're working on. Then we also got Santa Monica Studio, maybe with like a mid-release between God of War, Ragnarok, and their next massive God of War project. Or maybe they are just going forward with the next massive God of War project. We'll see. I mean, there was some speculation that we could be seeing an Atreus type of game, but that again was just speculation and rumor. Nothing real solid there, but we know that they are working on something God of War related because of the job postings that we've seen. Now, Sony has a lot of other studios as well. We've got second-party contracts, third-party contracts. Insomniac Games, obviously, they had a huge leak that revealed a ton of projects that they're working on. So we'll likely, hopefully, I hope, see Wolverine at some point, as it should be shown and as intended to be shown, for us to get excited about what they're working on there. Something about a Venom game, I believe. It's hard to say because a lot of these leaks that came out, we don't know how old everything was and what the situation was there. Especially, I didn't really cover it in depth at the time, but it's pretty common knowledge that they have a lot of games in the works. And unfortunately, a lot of them being Marvel IP. I mean, I didn't really see anything major as far as new IP went or any of that stuff, but I'd love to see Insomniac go back to their catalog of IP that they've already created. The Sunset Overdrive, the Ratchet and Clank, you know, Resistance, a lot of people want Resistance, so maybe one day, but it looks like they're pretty hammering down on Marvel IP, which a lot of people love. So if you like that, that's something that we'll likely see there as well with Wolverine. But there's so much going on with PlayStation that I'm hoping that not only do we see a fresh catalog of games that are coming, right, in 2025, because we don't have any major insight on what's coming outside of Concord, which is due out later this year. We saw a little bit of Fair Games, but again, CG trailer. So there's a lot of room for us to discover new announcements, new trailers, new games. And I think that this will be the showcase that does that. I think this will likely be their biggest showcase. I hope it's their biggest showcase, because the last one was underwhelming for a lot of people. I also think that we're likely going to hear about the PS5 Pro in an official way, maybe an official statement about a PS5 Pro. I don't know if they'll reveal what it looks like. Seems kind of soon for that. I don't know if they'll reveal any details like price or anything like that, but I could see them revealing a PS5 Pro in development, maybe some quick like overview specs, nothing in depth yet, but something to get us, satiated with PS5 Pro talk. Maybe some other hardware as well, but it's hard to say whether they'll go in that direction. But I think it'll be mostly first-party catalog, some other exclusives, some third-party games. Maybe we see GTA 6 there. I don't know if Rockstar wants to do that, or if Take-Two wants to do that, or if they want to do their own thing. It seems they want to do their own thing, so I don't know if I would say for sure to expect that. But also, alongside those amazing games, I want to see a PS5 Pro get detailed. That would be perfect. So if we had the games and then the PS5 Pro being the hardware, and satiate those people who bought the VR, because that's unfair to the VR people. Personally, I didn't invest, but a lot of people did invest in the VR, and I would hope that they do satiate that market, because leaving them dry is not ideal. Give them the games that they want to get, maybe some first-party games if they want to go ahead and do that. Whether that's the direction that PlayStation wants to go in, being that the VR population is much smaller than the PS5. People own PS5s, right? So it's definitely a niche market. So I don't know how much of their resources in first party they want to dedicate to that. But that's what I believe we need for this PlayStation showcase. Let me know in the comments, guys, what are you hoping for with this PlayStation showcase? Do you think it's happening in May? As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you did not enjoy the video, hit the dislike button. Subscribe if you're new, and share the video to keep this community growing. Now a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Instant Gaming, where you can save up to 90% on digital games, purchase PSN cards, and more for discounted prices. Instant Gaming is super fast, providing an instant digital download after purchase. It's reliable and safe with over 100,000 games and has 24/7 customer support. Follow the affiliate link in the description to support the channel, giving you some great games while also throwing a kickback to support all the content here. Instant Gaming is also doing a monthly giveaway for this community, with the winner getting a game of their choosing. Follow the giveaway link below to enter.